But yeah, oh, damn. No worries. So we're going to talk about this backlash. And listen, I'm going to put this out there. The way I talk with my kids is something I know is unconventional. And the way I look at it is this, all right? You got to have a common ground with your kids. And if you don't have a common ground with your kids, how are you supposed to get them to trust you and talk to you?
So, yeah, that's it. That's all that's it. So, at the end of the day, it comes down to simple things, okay? He didn't sleep with Candace. Summer was still breathing when he got out the vehicle. He has no clue about, whether or not Don is an evil man. But, I mean, he did the best he could with what he knew and what he could remember. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. It happens. He moved on from it to continue on with his life. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I give it to him. And, I mean, a lot of people are going to hate on it, going to hate on me. It's whatever. But the way we talk, it's common ground, good stuff. He's a good kid. He's doing well for himself. And I think that he did the best he could. He answered the questions he felt comfortable answering. And no more, none less. That's all we got. And it is what it is at the end of the day.
So Andrew does another live, and he starts with, so we're going to talk about this backlash. He says, the way that I talk with my kid is unconventional, and you got to have common ground with your kids.
The way I talk with my kids is something I know is unconventional. And the way I look at it is this, all right? You got to have a common ground with your kids. And if you don't have a common ground with your kids, how are you supposed to get them to trust you and talk to you? Well, you got to have common ground with your kids. You do. I mean, I know I'm not exactly the best parent out there, but at least I have common ground with my kid. All right? He's a teenage boy that thinks he's wankster and talks any way he wants. And I've been through that phase when I was his age. So at the end of the day, if I got to talk like a fucking idiot just to, have common ground with my kid, I'm gonna. There's not a lot of parents that have that common ground.
If two people find common ground, they agree about something, even if they do not agree on other things. So I get what he's saying to a certain extent, but I just don't know if that's the best concept for speaking with your children. I have teenage daughters myself, and I don't have to get on their level or talk like they do in order to have a decent relationship with them.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna replay this one more again for all those who want to see it. Okay, I'm gonna replay this again, and we're gonna talk about it, because apparently not a lot of people understand the factor is if you don't have that common ground with your kid, you ain't got much of nothing.
It is possible to have a good relationship with your teenager without acting like a teenager yourself. I'm not saying that he was acting like a teenager. I'm just saying that you don't have to talk to them on that level. You can relate to your kids. You can be sensitive to their situations and still be a parent instead of their friend.
Like, I already listened. I said, oh, shit. Yo, what up, boy? Mind your manners. What's up? Who you around right now? Oh, you ain't gonna like this one. You might wanna hold it. This gonna cause a straight up argument. So, right there, this was yesterday, Justin. Right there, straight up puts away any rumors about those two sleeping together in the whole nine. Okay? That right there puts it straight dead to that rumor. All right? They didn't sleep together. They didn't knock boots. Nothing. The boy don't even like white women. So I give him that. So, there's that answer. He did not sleep with Candace. Sorry.
So for me, I don't think that Hunter denying that now really means much. I doubt that Hunter would actually admit that he had done that, especially with his girlfriend who is pregnant with his baby sitting right beside him. And I'm pretty sure that someone says that to him in the chat.
How's everybody doing? In his defense, you asked him in front of his DM. Well, yeah, but also in his defense, he's more comfortable with talking about certain situations with somebody he knows and trusts around. I mean, he trusts me and knows me, but he ain't gonna lie on anything. He don't really care. All right, Justin, listen while you work. Good morning. But mind you all, again, this is a common ground between me and my son, and it's how, sometimes it's just how we talk. It gives him a common ground. It gives him a safe, place to talk about things and everything else. So if he wants to talk any way he wants, I'll drop to his level and talk to him. At least this way, he at least talks to me. You know what I mean?
It's sad to me to hear him say that he thinks that that's the only way that he can get him to talk to him. I want to say that that's probably not true. I think he would be pleasantly surprised if he used a different strategy and got better results.
Get out the living room. I'm not projecting. That shit on all fucking time. We're just talking about his Xbox blowing up right now. And my shit ain't blowing up.
Let's work to where it matters.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, this is how I usually talk to my children. At least the ones that are teenagers, anyway. I'm getting there. We were bouncing back and forth between random bullshit and asking questions.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, see, what actually happened was Andrew didn't really ask Hunter any questions throughout their conversation until he was about to get off the phone with Hunter, and then he just like suddenly starts bombarding him with questions about the Summer Wells
Mary?
case.
No.
And how old is this girl that he's with?
16.
So who are you just talking about? The old lady? What?
That's what I call everybody's
Okay, so I'm confused.
Hunter's sitting with his girlfriend on the phone.
Okay, so
I call it
in front of her.
So coming up, Andrew acknowledges Auntie Sherry in the chat. Auntie Sherry is the lady that's always on Daisy's Lives. And Auntie Sherry is kind of known for spreading her wealth in super chats, which is kind of interesting considering what Andrew starts talking about next.
Yeah, hold on. Let me direct this. Yeah, Crooked Arrow, I already know. Listen, this is why I said you're more than welcome over here, because we ain't going to judge you.
Sherry, don't worry about what anybody else has got to say. You know better than that. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about that shit.
And besides, I mean, it's just a bunch of malarkey.
I love Auntie Sherry. She's funny as shit. She makes me crack up.
I mean, why you only give her flack for spending her money the way she wants? I mean, for
I do
real.
that.
But, and I finally got that Amazon wish list to fucking work for me, for those who have been asking. The only thing that's on that's even for me are the panda goldfish. The other two items up there are for the girls.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's been asking me to put one on.
Then, coincidentally, one of the children come into the room arguing about a TV that he's supposed to buy them.
Okay?
Well, what's up, Davis?
Well, I want to tell you. You got a phone?
Okay,
Which
You
camera?
could have had a fucking TV in the room if you didn't tell us no.
well, you're supposed to buy me one.
Uh-huh. Does it look like I got money right now?
You should.
I do not have $150 to go get you and your sister. No, sorry. They're... How much? Let's see. Hang on. Hang on. Hey, Josh. All right, so... Let's see how much a fucking 32-inch flat screen is right now. 30, yeah, you're...
Well, you gotta remember, brands are different prices.
32-inch smart TV. 32-inch Roku TV. Let's see. The lowest is running 98 bones, right? So,
More than 88.
that you're looking at least 220. I don't have that kind of fucking money.
Why?
Not even getting paid on YouTube, I don't have that kind of money.
Daddy's $50.
I know.
Want some bucks?
So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you other than you have to wait until I can get it. And it's holiday season time. They deserve something new, as much as they drive me up a wall. But, I mean, I ain't asking nobody for money. We're just talking. That's all it is. I'm not asking nobody for money. None. I'm not gonna get in trouble for what's that word?
eBay and a Griffin.
Thank you. I'm not gonna sit there and that'd be the next thing people be fucking saying I'm doing. And I ain't doing none of it. I'm just sitting here having a conversation. Oh my God, Morris! Fuck over her before I kick you in the balls. But I mean, yo, listen, Auntie Sherry, listen. Listen, the only thing I gotta tell you, honey, is I know you love Daisy, I know you love Jinkies, I know you like hanging out over here and everything. But my thing at the end of the day is, honey, is if they're gonna give you hell for you supporting creators you like, I mean, at the end of the day, they ain't really friends. I mean, everybody's allowed to like different things. It doesn't mean that they can scream and yell at you and treat you like trash because you are supporting who you like. That's how I look at it. Oh, I know you do. You already tagged her, you stupid fuck. Have cats, they said. It'd be fun, they said. They fucking lied. Look what the wifey gave me for Christmas.
It's not Christmas.
I don't care, but look what she gave me.
Why don't you? I'm gonna yell at her. Why'd she give them to you now?
Look. They're paying us because we don't do Christmas conventional here.
Andrew, do you do anything conventional in your household? Give your kids a Christmas. Get them a couple of presents, wrap them, put them under the tree, and make them wait till Christmas. It's exciting. I can't imagine not doing at least that for my kids.
To answer your question, Joe, I did not get to that point. He started getting uncomfortable with the questioning, and he hung up. He was getting extremely uncomfortable. So, and Mama Bear, to answer your question, yes, it's the same one. If you look at it though, I mean, it's one of them things. You know, at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have their opinions until totally speak. And you know, I asked the boy yesterday. I asked the boy a couple of questions here and there, and you know, everybody's all pissed off about it because you know I didn't keep going with it. It's like, listen, I'm not gonna push him in the shit.
No, don't push him because then he's gonna shut down and not say nothing.
Right, and I broke it down. There.
If he's not feeling comfortable with the questions you're asking, I don't blame him for getting off.
Nah, it was just way too much at once. You know what I mean? Because when people found out that I was talking with them, they decided they wanted to ask a lot of questions, and the boy just got overwhelmed and is like, I can't do it.
But you got to control that yourself. You got to pick and choose.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff you ask him from the chat. You can't let your chat overrun you, and you do that a lot.
Well, yesterday I handled it pretty good. I said, you know what I mean? And I told him, like, next time I'll give you a heads up, bro. I'm myself. He goes, all right, no problem. But I mean, the boy's set on his ways. He's good. I mean, can't really do much to fix something that ain't broke. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. We're recapping yesterday right quick, and then I'm gonna clarify some things because there's a lot of haterade due to it. But a lot of people are taking it as, you know, oh well, the way he talks to his kid, Well, listen, the boy is gonna be 18 for one. For two, he's comfortable in the way he talks and the way he is. So I'm just gonna break it down to his level, and I'm just gonna talk to him the way he's comfortable. And if it gets him to talk just a little bit about something, it's a lot better than him sitting there talking. A lot better than him not saying anything.
Getting him to talk a little bit is a lot better than him not saying anything. You really believe that? Because that's not true at all. Like, he literally should not be talking about this, especially on YouTube.
Yeah, so he basically went from running the streets, acting like a gangbanger, to I'm diving all my energy and my head into my studies. And he basically came out on top. And what we are discussing happened years before. So, but I just want to clarify some of it up.
So Hunter has gotten in trouble with the law. He's been in some sort of juvenile detention center, a group home, something. And now he's 17 and his girlfriend is pregnant. And you think that he came out on top?
I ain't stupid. I wasn't born yesterday.
That's what I was saying at your apartment.
Yeah, for something that I'm going over now is from yesterday's stream. I'll probably get a hold of him if he wants to come up and talk some more when he's ready. But I'm going to give it a couple of days because, like I said, it was overwhelming for him.
I hope that you've since changed your mind about this. Hopefully you've had some time to think about it, because having Hunter on to answer questions was not the best decision you ever made.
So, yeah, that's it. That's all I said. So, at the end of the day, it comes down to simple things, okay? He didn't sleep with Candace. Summer was still breathing when he got out the vehicle. He has no clue about, whether or not Don is an evil man. But, I mean, he did the best he could with what he knew and what he could remember. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. It happens. He moved on from it to continue on with his life. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I give it to him. And, I mean, a lot of people are going to hate on it, going to hate on me. It's whatever. But the way we talk, it's common ground, good stuff. He's a good kid. He's doing well for himself. And I think that he did the best he could. He answered the questions he felt comfortable answering, and no more, none less. That's all we got. Benny's worried about getting the boy jumped. I mean, the boy's good. Oh yeah, he's doing good. He's going off to college. He's getting a jobby job. He's gonna have his license. I mean, he's got a lot of good goals for his age. So we'll give him that. But, I mean, listen, he answered the questions to the best of his knowledge. So I give him that. Yeah, but it's just one of the things. I mean, he wanted to chit chat, and I told him several times I was on live, and he didn't mind it. It's just when he got uncomfortable, he's like, "Yo, we'll talk later." And then we talked later, and he's all good. He was a little upset that I didn't pre-warn him that he might get bombarded, but I said, "Bro, I wasn't even expecting it myself, but I should have been." But he was all right with it. So I give him that. I mean, he's all right to talk a little bit about it. He goes, he just doesn't want to, get too far in depth with it. I said, that's whatever, dude. I mean, speak what you know and what you feel like you want to speak about. So he's all right with it. He's good. So I give him that. Oh, I know. But I mean, listen, at least he was all right to come up and talk, I mean, give him that. But yeah, I talk to the boy all the time when he ain't busy doing his thing. I mean, I don't mind. I mean, listen, it's called real talk for a reason. If he's willing to do it, still doesn't mean he should. I know. But he's got that attitude of no fucks given. I don't know where he gets that from. Oh yeah. But no, people on the YouTube streets have already started to give hell and pick it apart. It's like, dude, just let the fuck be. Like, the boy spoke on what he wanted to speak on. Let him be. Who gives a shit if it doesn't add up to your narrated? You know what I mean? Listen, he didn't even listen. As soon as I popped out that question about him sleeping with Candace, he didn't even have to answer that. He could have hung up right down in there. Even after I told him he was on live, he could have hung that phone up right down in there. Not here. But no, I mean, listen, that boy. I don't think that boy knows shame. Just to be honest. At the end of the day, the boy said what he was going to, gave out he answered the questions to the best of his knowledge. And then he got uncomfortable and hung up. I knew damn well his phone wasn't dying. And at the end of the day, I mean, I really don't hide much of what goes on in my house anyway. I mean, 90% of it is during a live, so. Oh, it's already been picked apart. It was picked apart 20 minutes after I posted. 20 minutes after it went live. Well, 20 minutes after I ended the live, it was already picked apart. I mean, there's really no point of privating it or putting it anywhere else or deleting it.
I think it was yesterday. It probably already got clipped and shit.
It's already been clipped. It was already clipped. It was already clipped before I even ended the live. So I mean,
I miss our Dynamite, man. I miss her. God, Lord, I hope everything goes okay. She's got COVID, and her husband's got COVID right now.
Okay, with